I don't think any man will understand our struggle with washing our hair, so it's
like if I wash my hair and then there's so much planning that goes into it.
I know. I have a friend, this girl I used to work with, she's Korean. She would get her hair color changed like every 2 weeks. And it was very, like, she has dark hair, but she would get it like bleached blonde, like platinum silver. And the next time she would have like purple hair.
Also, whatever.
Just
to get my nails done. Like, can you imagine? Like, if she was actually a criminal. Yeah, if she was actually a criminal and the news headlines, oh, this brown girl died because she went to
poor stupid brown girl
house.
Went to get
nails done to some house. It's like the weirdest thing.
Respecting the traditional custodians, we acknowledge the Turrbal and Kaurna peoples as the original inhabitants of the lands now known as Brisbane and Adelaide. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging, and recognize their enduring connection to the land, waters and culture.
Alright, welcome back to another episode of Brown Girls Down Under, guys. I'm Dashani, one of your hosts, joining in from South Australia, and I've got Shanali.
Hi everyone.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm sorry I'm a bit awkward today as well. I said that last week as well, but again, I'm in a bit of a different position. I'm trying new things, so I've got the microphone in my hand. I feel like I'm about to go on, one of those reality singing shows. Sure. And like American Idol or something and start singing.
Do you want me to turn back and then it could be like...
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
But what do you call that? The voice.
The voice. Yes, the voice. So I feel like that a little bit. But yeah, how have you been, Desh?
Yeah, good. You look so comfy.
I am pretty comfy actually. But,
yeah, me too.
Yeah, it is quite cozy.
I feel like this is turning into a podcast where we wear pajamas. No, last week also.
I am wearing pajamas, so
Me too.
I mean, we can get away with it because it's winter now, So
yeah, that is true.
We'll
yeah,
just do that.
And these are one of my favorite pajamas. It has llamas on it.
It's so cute.
Yeah. I got it from I think Bed Bath and Beyond.
Ah, okay, yeah.
I think it's like a flannel material.
Yeah.
So it's quite warm.
Yeah.
But yeah. This week has been, it's been cold and a bit wet.
Oh, wet,
but,
okay.
Yeah. It's raining. But yeah, it's been alright. And we had a few, I think it's almost end of financial year now. So there's a few sales going on. Which and I got paid this week as well.
Oh,
so
it's meant to be, right? Yeah.
I know. And then usually we wait until we don't, MJ and I don't really shop mid-year, end of financial year. We don't do a lot of shopping normally unless it's something like a vacuum or something we really need.
Yeah.
Which we haven't bought in a long time, but we usually do the shopping on Boxing Day or closer to at the end of the year. That's usually when we do it. Or unless we're going on a big trip or something, then before the trip we would. But this week I've been wanting to buy some activewear.
Oh my God, okay. I feel like we went through the same experience this week, but okay.
I saw you bought some as well.
Yes, I did.
But this time though, I went to do you have DFOs in...
We do have DFOs, yeah.
You do? We don't.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, yeah, not that I know of, although I feel like maybe there's a new one, but... We have the same thing, it's just called Harbour Town.
Ah, okay. We have a Harbour Town as well, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we don't have a DFO, unless there's a new one that I don't know of, but usually have a Harbour Town.
But the concept is the same, right?
Yeah, basically
discounted,
same.
Yeah.
And then they have usually they have discounted items there, but they had a further end of financial year sale. So in there, I wanted to go to Lorna Jane and there was another, so there's only two activewear besides your, Nike, your sportswear brands.
Yeah.
there's like only one, I think one or two activewear shops. So I did have a look online. But I walked past this store before in Harbour Town, but I've never gone inside because I don't know why, but I really hate like, you know, the activewear that has floral patterns in it.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Ew.
I feel like that was like so ages ago. I don't know why people still do it.
I didn't even know it was a thing still. Do people still wear floral pants?
Exactly. I don't know. But it was like, I feel like I've avoided this store because at the front they would always have floral printed activewear on it. And I'm like, this is for like probably, I don't know, 80, 90-year-olds because they have to be the only people that's still wearing this. So, but this time I went there because it was, they had a good sale as well. And I went in there and I'm like, oh my God. I got 6 pieces. So I got I got 2 like sports bras and like 1 long sleeve yoga top, and then 1 biker short and 1 long what do you call it, the workout legging or whatever, and like a tank top as well. Everything for 140.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
So
what
everything,
brand
like
is
all
this?
It is called Rockwear.
Oh, Rockwear, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
I know Rockwear,
I've never worn that before. So the materials look very good, but then you have to see after
it's washed.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but but even the tank tops, like the material is a bit stretchy, but it's like very soft on your skin. It's like butter. It's like so good.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised by that. Everything, even like they had like few pants. I think everything was like $20.
I know they were having really good sales. Yeah, I'm a bit hesitant about Rockwear because I've seen a few like people who come to gym wearing Rockwear, and I've seen a lot of peeling on their clothes. Like, and maybe it's the way they wash it. I don't think they've washed it properly, so it looks a bit hacked. So after that, like even though the sales were really good, I just never like gravitated towards it because it just like didn't look good to me. But so you can let me know if it actually washes well.
Peeling as in, you know, the print or whatever. It was peeling.
Like the tights would have little like white spots on it, like the material was like a bit damaged.
Like wool or something?
Kind of,
like, I've seen that. Yeah.
And also like the name, like the sticker with the name tag would be peeling off. So that kind I was like I don't really want to give that a go. But yeah, let me know if that is, because their prices are pretty decent if it's on sale.
I know. I didn't get any of the pieces that I got, none of them have like prints on it. So, but I'll let you know how it goes. But I feel like, you know, the sports bras, the padding or whatever inside, it looks like they're gonna come off easily if you don't take it out on when you wash them. Because you know, when like the sports bras of like Nike or whatever, I have them and I can put them in the wash and they would never come out.
Yeah.
But I have tried several brands where I have to take it off and then otherwise it would get destroyed. But then I thought that was like really good, and I was pleasant, but it was so crowded. I went there after gym. We weren't even planning on going there, and then I was like, oh, shall we go to Harbour Town? And then I convinced MJ, and then it didn't occur to me until we went there and saw the traffic. I was like, oh shit, we have a sale today. And MJ was like, I feel like I was scammed and like tricked into going here. Like if I had known that it was gonna be this, like if there was a sale, he would have at least come in early morning. Or he would be like, I would have never come here. Like, I feel like I've been tricked. I'm like, I'm sorry. I knew about this, but I forgot about it. But now that we're here, stop complaining. Because we couldn't find parking for like 15 minutes or something. It was crazy. But did you buy anything? I saw you bought some.
I have done a lot of damage this end of financial year. To be fair though, it's stuff that I've really wanted to buy. Like I've had a list of stuff. I can't even like. I have this app, I know. No, I can't justify it. I have this app called Shop where it tracks it has all your tracking numbers and everything on one app. So So I've got that. Yes. Yeah, so I was like opening it and checking it and it's like, There's like so many on it. But basically, yeah, so LSKD, which is like an Australian workout wear brand. I actually don't own anything from them, but the gym that I go to, I think they're kind of like a partner with LSKD.
Okay.
And all the people who come there are wearing LSKD. Like it's like a really, and they're so passionate about LSKD. Like they literally talk about it every time, and they spend full price. Like they're not even the kind to like buy on sale. Like they just spend full price, like $100 on a pair of tights. Like I'm not that kind of girl, you know. I do not shop anything that's not on sale. So yeah, I was waiting for this. They were advertising it like crazy. There was a lot of advertisements going on. So anyway, I waited for the sale, and I got lucky because I think the sale started at 6 p.m. and then I got in by like 6:30 onto the website. And it crashed a couple of times, but I got everything that I wanted in my size. And my sizes are quite common, like size small. But still, I managed to find everything that I wanted. So I think I bought like 3 or 4 pairs of tights, a few tops. I mean, it was still like about $250 in total.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of stuff that I got. And I got a jumper.
Workout wear, like good material.
Yes.
They're expensive.
Exactly.
And they do last a long
Exactly.
time.
So that was the thing. So usually I get Lorna Jane. I'm like a huge Lorna Jane fan because I really like the quality of Lorna Jane. Like it lasts so long.
How's that?
It's so good. Lorna
I've never owned.
Yeah, I personally really like Lorna Jane because I find even after washing, their clothes stay like intact for a very long time. But then I do wash it safely, like I put it in a laundry bag and everything. But it still stays quite intact compared to a lot of other brands. Like I think I mentioned I bought Gymshark recently. I didn't like it at all. So compared to that, Lorna Jane was really good. But anyway, I got this LSKD stuff and it's so good, dude. Like their quality is incredible. Like really,
Similar
really
to
nice.
Lorna Jane?
Actually, it's better than Lorna Jane, which I was really surprised about. And the prices are quite similar to Lorna Jane as well, but it's like the tights are the nicest pair of tights that I have ever worn in my life. Like it's so comfortable. And I was telling Ryan, like yesterday I went for a class in the morning at gym, and I felt like, because it's a very cardio heavy class on Saturday, I felt like I was so energized and I was doing everything so fast, like burpees. It was like a group challenge thing. I was doing burpees so fast that my trainer had to be like, Shanali, slow down. And and I was like, is it my clothes? Is it, am I getting energy from my tights, my brand new tights, you know?
But you do though, like it's there's like this whole vibe where when you wear like a new set and you're so excited to work out.
Exactly, but also like it was so comfortable, like you just don't feel like you're wearing anything. So I kind of felt why people actually do wear that, because initially I was like, oh, people are just, you know, going for the brand name, you know, they don't really care about quality or that, but it's actually such good quality. So I mean, I don't have to buy activewear for a very long time because I have heaps now, but it was a really good sale. So I got that, and then we needed a vacuum cleaner because we've had our old Kmart vacuum for like 5 years now.
Girl, same. I've had it for 3 years now, and it's just barely hanging by.
And for me, like the biggest, I mean, like first world problems, right? This is like such an entitled thing to say, but
that is true.
Because now that we moved to a house that is 2 layers, like 2 stories, we have stairs, so it's really hard to carry the bottom part of the vacuum and walk and vacuum. It was like really annoying me. And then because of that, I felt that I wasn't vacuuming as often as I should. So I really wanted like the wireless handheld one. And obviously Dyson is way too expensive and I really didn't want to buy that. But then there's a close one to Dyson called Shark, which, you know, is compared to the Dyson, and they say it's as good or even better than Dyson.
And half the price.
Exactly. Their prices are so much better. So they were having like a half price sale at Big W. I think it was like $700, and then Big W was giving it for 400, and then I got another further 40% on top of that, and it worked out to like 350. So it was
That's
really,
amazing.
yeah, it was a really good discount. So I had to buy it, you know.
Yeah.
And then like the first time I vacuumed, as soon as we got it, I felt like the whole box, you know, with where the dirt accumulates. It was full in like 5 minutes of vacuuming, and I'm like, what? I vacuumed just the lower section of the house. How did it become so full, you know? I was like, what have we been doing all this time? And like, you can never tell, obviously, like, because it looks clean, but it's just so much dirt. But then also we've been having a cat who is like visiting us. So it's like a lot of cat hair that has gone in there as well, you know. So it was just, it was very eye-opening.
Do cats shed a lot?
Oh my God. I shed a lot. So I was expecting to see my hair, but it was a lot of cat hair. So this whole cat story is pretty funny. So our neighbor has like a beautiful gray cat. And like Ryan, I'm not a cat person, but Ryan loves cats. So he saw this cat and he was just like trying to encourage it to like be friends with him. He's been trying this for like 4 months now, and this cat was like fully giving him silent treatment, ignoring him. But then I think slowly the cat kind of warmed up to him, and then started coming over like to the gate, to the door a little bit, then going back, then coming here, and then going back, and all that. Anyway, now he basically like lives in our house half the time. So like Ryan has like, I don't know what he's done to it. He's given him treats and everything. And all this time we thought it was a girl, so we were calling her she.
Oh, okay.
And Ryan renamed her as well. So anyway, we were saying she. And then I met the owner the other day, and she was like, oh yeah, he. And I was like, oh, what? Is it a boy? She's like, yeah, it's a boy.
Wait, you didn't see the...
I don't know anything about cats. And Ryan's like, no, I checked. I didn't see. I don't know what the deal is.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
It's so obvious though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right?
Anyway, apparently he didn't notice it. So now it's so hard for us to refer to it as a boy, because we've gone months calling it a girl. So we just call it a she now. Because I mean, she's she. I'm going to keep saying she. But she's very pretty and very cute and loving. And I'm still not a cat person, but I am a Joey. We call her Joey. She's a Joey person, you know. So
okay, you call her a she, but she has a...
No, so Joey can be female and male as well.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I've actually got a friend called Joey who is female.
Okay.
Yeah, so, you know, it can be
a
gender neutral name.
Is it shortened for something?
I mean, Joey is, I guess, short for Joseph, but maybe like Josephina. I don't know. I have no idea.
Wow.
Yeah, so basically we have a part-time pet now that keeps visiting us.
I mean, that's a good way to have a pet, right? Like, you don't have to worry about the wet bills.
True. That is true. But I'm annoyed because we bought a new couch also from the end of financial year sales, which is the couch I'm like currently sitting on.
Nice.
And she keeps jumping on the couch and like scratching at it, which I do not like. I'm like, no.
They do that.
Exactly. So we keep putting throws on it, hoping that she'll sit on the throws and all that. But today I noticed a few scratches and I was really angry. I was like, Ryan, this is your fault. This should not be happening.
They do that.
Exactly.
I don't know why though. They just put their nails in like an... Yeah. I don't know why they do that.
I think they like to play. So, like, I don't know. Anyway, I was like, if she's coming to visit, we have to keep the throws on. I do not want a scratched sofa. We just got it, you know. So, anyway, that's my cat story.
But I also wanted to ask you, like, how do you normally, let's say, like your personal shopping, let's say you want to buy workout wear or you want to buy, like, do you just normally, you mentioned that you don't usually buy things like full price, you just wait until there's a sale or something. But do you normally make a list of things you potentially want to buy?
I do, yes.
And then how do you do that? Do you wait until the end of the year or like something like this? And then you save up to it and then do it, or how do you do it?
So with like big item things, so like furniture, like this sofa, we've been wanting one for months, and then the vacuum as well. So I had a list of stuff that we wanted, but it was not like essential, you know, it's stuff that could wait.
Yeah.
So I knew that end of financial year sales were coming anyway. So, and I think also like with your phone, like when you search things up or like even your internet history, it kind of reads your internet history and then gives you ads on like what you've been looking for. So all these options started coming up. So I would just make a list of all that and then just wait and get it. But clothes, definitely. I don't buy anything full price. Like I go to a website and I straight away go to the sale. Like sale is the first thing I go to. I do not buy anything full price. And also I use this extension called Shopback. I think I mentioned it to you last. I can't remember if I mentioned it to you, but it's like I actually learned it from She's on the Money. So it's like a website that you can open and you go through that website to whatever like clothes or whatever site you want to shop at, and it gives you money back for shopping on that. Yes. So I've actually made like in the last few years, because every Christmas I would just buy all my presents on that app. So you get like, I mean, it's not a huge amount, but it does add up, right? So,
it's something. Right?
Yeah. So I think just in the last few years, I've made about $500 just shopping through that.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So like, depending, like you get a percentage of it. So, and then they have like upsized percentages as well. So sometimes Big W, for example, would have like a big boost and it'll be like 20% cash back. So things like that.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, it works out like you end up getting quite a little bit of money out of it. And then every few months you can just take that money out. So, it's like little things like that I do. I hardly ever shop in store. I'm not a huge, I prefer to shop online.
But I used to be the same, like, I don't know, I hardly don't shop anymore, like, unless I have, like, a specific occasion.
Yeah.
Like, let's say I have a party coming up and, like, if there's, like, a certain theme or whatever, like, I don't usually go to parties. I don't have a lot of, like, I don't know, party wear or anything. Nothing that I can fit into anymore, at least. So if I have like a party, then I would like go and shop for that occasion, and then obviously after that, then I could like probably wear that if I have a party somewhere else as well. And then now, like, I don't have any more workwear as well because I don't.
Because you're in uniform.
Exactly. Now in this current rotation, I have had to buy a few pieces that I can wear to the office on Fridays.
Oh, okay.
But now I'm thinking my next rotation is going to be more office based, so I might have to have some workwear.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to now, because there was a time when in my previous job, all I would have in my wardrobe was like workwear, and I wouldn't have any outside clothes because I would only have pajamas and workwear.
Yeah.
But now I've like been like trying to have a sort of like a capsule wardrobe where like I could still wear to work, but I could also wear.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm trying to collect some like staples, like like pieces that I don't mind, like if it costs a little bit more, if the quality is gonna remain, and then
absolutely.
but I've noticed that though, like if you go to Myers or like I haven't been to David Jones a lot. Unless there's very specific thing I have to buy. But I've been to Myers a lot. But Myers, I've noticed they have a lot of sales going on all the time.
All the time, yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, they actually have a really good sale now as well.
Yeah, but the thing is though, like you have to go there all the time. Like if you don't, like you might not go there wanting to buy exactly what you want. But if you go there and you're like, oh, this is a good staple. But you can't, I guess, plan for it because they have sales. Like it depends on the sale that they have on the day.
That's true.
But I've noticed Country Road also has like some really good, like especially because in South Australia it gets a bit cold. Their long sleeved like jumpers and stuff's like really good, but they sell out really fast. So you have to get it really quickly because they release it by like certain ranges and stuff.
Right.
So they have really good ones, and but I guess maybe what in future maybe I'll do is like make a list, and then obviously I've been wanting to do that. Maybe have a list, and then if I do go shopping, and then maybe like select something off of that list and look for that
Look for
list
that,
if they
yeah.
have anything on sale. But yeah,
That's
it's
true.
crazy to buy anything full price
No,
these
I
days.
don't.
So expensive.
Yeah, I also
don't know how.
bought an instant pot. This is like so. I'm such an
Ooh.
adult. You know, it's like the things I get excited about, like vacuum cleaners.
Like
And
is that what people call a crock pot or
so
something?
it is
as well?
actually a multi cooker. So I've been wanting to buy a pressure cooker for a while. That again
Yeah.
was on my shopping list, and also. My air fryer is really old. Our air fryer is about 5 years old, and it's very small. So it's
Alright.
because my parents are visiting next month. I wanted something a little bit bigger so I can cook for them as well when they're here.
Yeah.
And then when I was speaking to my friend Shahana, she was saying she has an air fryer / pressure cooker, and then she was telling me like how good it is, and she sent me a link to it. Anyway, so I got the same one. It was like 30% off. So basically, it does like air frying, pressure cooking, steaming. Like you can literally cook everything you want, including baking, in that pot. And it's massive, right?
Wow.
Like it's an 8-liter pot, and I didn't realize how big 8 liters was because I was like, I don't know if this is gonna like be enough for us. And then it came. It was like this freaking
8 liters?
I know, it was like a gigantic box, and I was like, oh shoot, what have I done? So it's so big. I don't know, it's in the background. I don't know if you can see it, but it's massive.
Is that the one that comes with a massive like recipe book as well?
No, this one didn't come with a recipe. You can buy it separately. But it's got so many the steaming attachments, the air frying attachments, everything. So I christened it yesterday. I made a soup, like a vegetable and potato and leek soup. And you do everything in it, like you cut up the vegetables and you saute it in there. And you can like cook rice in there, like everything. And then even if you say you wanted to cook like a full meal, like say steak and veggies or like salmon and veggies, you cook it all at the same time, like because there's different layers that you can add to it. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. And then if you want to do like a slow cooked meal, you can like leave it in the morning and then get it at the night. So it does all of that. So I think it's a pretty sweet deal.
It is.
So I think that was on Amazon.
Oh God, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I know. This is the thing. Like I was like, Ryan and I were both like discussing this, and we were so excited. I'm like, what a thing to get excited about, Like
I know. Wow. So and that's like you only have to wash one thing then.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's just like one pot that you need to wash at the end of it. So why
That is
not,
so cool.
right? Yeah. So
how was it? How was the soup?
it was really good. Soup was really nice. So I'm gonna try next time and do some air frying in it because I haven't. I pressure cooked the potatoes because obviously potatoes take a while to like boil up. But this boiled so fast because I pressure cooked it. And
So
the
you
soup
know
was
how-
ready.
So normal pressure cookers, I feel like back in Sri Lanka, the very old pressure
ones,
cookers that you keep it on the stove, they usually, I remember my mom would cook rice in the pressure cooker if she wants to cook rice really fast.
Yeah.
So does your like thing do that as well?
Yeah,
So it
it
cooks
does.
things faster?
Fast, yeah. So that's the whole point of pressure cooking. And it's like quite, when it blows steam, like because I've never had that happen. Like I was so scared. I was like, oh my God, am I gonna set the fire alarm off or something? Because it was a bit like scary, but I mean it didn't. So yeah, I'm excited to start cooking more in it. So
Is it similar to the ones in MasterChef where like you see?
Oh, actually, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But it's probably not because this is quite big. So probably not as big, but yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's exciting.
I know. The things that I get excited about now.
I know, same girl. But I remember you told the Shark vacuum.
Yeah.
Is that the same brand? You know how Dyson does like
The hair
the
thing.
air wrap or
Yeah,
whatever?
Yeah.
And then Shark Style does the same thing?
Yeah.
So this is the same brand that you got the vacuum
Same
in.
brand. I'm pretty sure they're like, don't quote me on this, but I think they are the same company as Ninja. You know Ninja, like the blenders and stuff?
The blender.
Yeah, because when you go to their website, they have a Shark option and a Ninja option. So I think it's like the same company, and it's actually like really good. Like the vacuum is so easy and it's just perfect. So I'm glad we didn't actually invest in a Dyson. And we got like a much cheaper option. So
a lot of people say that Dysons are quite overrated for what they
yeah,
are, actually.
probably.
Even I see a lot of people, like I'll see a lot of TikTok saying how the air wraps, there's like a big hype. Like, look, it looks very pretty,
Yeah,
it looks
exactly.
very fancy. But a lot of people say that, yes, at the end of the day, it's just like a lot of people only end up using just the hair dryer, but not the actual curls and
Styler.
stuff. There are people who obviously use it a lot and do all of that, but a lot of people say that it's just a bit like for me.
I don't know. I mean, it's like for me, it would never work for my hair because my hair is. I mean, I guess it would, but like I wouldn't really invest that money because I don't really style my hair apart from keeping it in curls, you know, like I just wouldn't really bother. But it's something like $700 or something, right? The Dyson one.
Like, I think it's like around 800, but they do the shark style, does it for like 400.
400, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but even then, I feel like the thing is though, if it's gonna do it in 1 minute, I would, but it's not, right? It's still gonna take a lot of effort and a lot of practice to get it
exactly.
And for like, look, if you've got like an event or something, I understand like you putting all that effort, but I would, like, if I have to, I'd rather get it done by like a salon or something, because then it's a one-time thing. I know that I'm never gonna, you know, style my hair like that. I'm just like,
but there are people who do it every day though. That's the thing.
Which is fine.
Yeah, exactly. So for them, I guess it makes more sense.
Exactly. For them, for someone like that, like I guess it does make sense.
But
like,
not for lazy people like us who,
I know.
Like I just live in a bun half the time. So
I know, same. Oh my God, this week was horrendous because I feel like on Fridays, like if I decide to put hair gel on it and I'm like, I'm going to live with this hair gel until Sunday. I was like, it's like a big commitment. It's like, do I put it or do I not put it? Do I put it on my head?
I know the feeling, girl. Like I don't think any man will understand our struggle with washing our hair, you know. So it's
like if I wash my hair and then like there's so much planning that goes into it, because I don't think anyone realizes, because you obviously like it's not a matter of like not wanting to wash your hair. Like I would wash my hair every day if I can, but you're not supposed to. You're like, because with like, you know, hot water and everything, it causes hair loss. You're not supposed to wash it for, I guess maybe the maximum is like advice is 2 to 3 times a week. But then between that, if you also want to be socially presentable, you have to plan your days. Especially if you're going to the gym. Like, I wouldn't do, like, if I washed my hair yesterday or today and I had to go to the gym, I would only do upper body because I don't want to be sweating so much. If I'm definitely doing a leg day, I am washing my hair that night. But, like, it's just there's so much planning that Do you use dry shampoo?
I don't use dry shampoo at all. And like the thing is, obviously, because I have curly hair, I have to be extra careful about washing my hair because it's already really, really dry. And it's funny because yesterday I washed my hair after like a week because I had 2 parties on one day. But then the party in the afternoon, there was like a smoking area. So like obviously I don't smoke, but I was with my friends there and I could smell the smoke in my hair. So I know. So I was like, I've washed my hair. I don't want to wash it again. But I had to because I was like, I don't want to live with the smoke for like another few days.
Does it retain the smell a lot?
My hair does. My hair, because I let it down and it holds a lot of the smell. So I had to wash it again today. And my hair is so fluffy now because it's drier, you know, from washing. I was like, oh no, the struggle. So yeah, I have to like fully plan it.
And with curly hair, also if you want to maintain the luscious curls, you have to do a lot of prep work while you're drying it.
Exactly.
It just takes a lot of time. Like as much as I love curly hair, I feel like
it's a lot of work.
It's not for a lazy girl.
No,
So,
that's why. Why do you think my hair is always in a bun? Because I just can't. Like, I love having long hair, but it is such an effort to maintain. And it's very expensive to maintain as well. So it's just,
How often do you get your hair done?
What do you mean done?
Like a haircut?
I haven't. I was literally telling my mum today, I was like, I need to get a haircut. And she obviously loves my hair long. So she's like, no, don't cut it. I was like, it's like it's so overgrown. It's like wild at the moment. But a few like months ago, Ryan was like, okay, I'll cut your hair for you. Because I went to the salon the last time. I know, like very, very generous of him. So I went to the salon the last time and the girl was like, you don't even need to come to me because you just get it trimmed, so you can probably do it yourself.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. And I was telling Ryan about it. And he was like, yeah, I'll cut your hair for you. So he got the scissors, and then like I had to wet my hair and I was like standing in the bathroom and he trimmed my hair, which is like so sweet. But like I feel like it's grown already. Like it's like nothing ever happened because it grows really fast.
Did Ryan do a good job?
I think he did. I think because when when I looked on the ground, there was like a lot of hair. And it looked healthier. But like now again, it's overgrown. So I'm like, oh, it's such a struggle. So I try to get it done like at least every 6 months. But yeah, it's just...
Do you always get a trim? Is that it?
Just get a trim, yeah.
Do you do color? Do you have a color?
I do have color, but I do. I have highlights from my last trip to Sri Lanka, which was like last year. So obviously I don't want to spend the money for that here because it's like with having a lot of hair and like it's gonna be like $600-700, which I'm not gonna spend that money.
Really? I have virgin hair. Like I haven't done,
oh really?
No color in my hair at all. I've only ever gotten like a haircut.
Oh, okay.
But I think I got my hair cut last time, like in December. Like I feel like that's like like immigrants all do that. Like they go back to their home country, and that's when they get like
because you can't justify it. You can't justify the price here.
It's so cheaper there.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I think I always go to this salon that I went to that. Well, I call him uncle, but he's not related to anything. But he's been cutting my sister's hair ever since I was like in year 5.
Really? Oh, wow.
He's the same guy. And then obviously I think he's aged a lot now.
Yeah.
But I still remember because I feel like he lives near my house, but when we were young, they had just opened this salon, him and one of his friends or whatever. And it was all the rage of the town back then because they were doing colors and because they were quite young back then. Yeah. But now they've aged. It was like so weird for me to see that. But I don't think he recognized me. And he was talking to me and then he's like, oh, I heard, because he knows my father. And then he was like, oh, I heard like your sister's in Australia. I'm like, no, I'm the person from Australia. I am the sister. Yeah. And like, it was so sweet. And he always like it, and it felt really, and he knows how to obviously cut your hair and everything. And he told me like, I told him like I haven't had a haircut in like 2 years. And then he's like, you should get it at least like, I did like layers this time, like last December, and then he said you should at least trim it like every 6 months. He said like get a small trim every 6 months because he told me like if you let it grow like too long, then it doesn't absorb as many nutrients or whatever, or it just gets too frizzy, and then it's gonna be hard to maintain, and then it's gonna end up like you're gonna end up losing more hair.
Makes sense.
Of that.
Yeah.
So I guess now maybe I'm looking to, but I've never had a haircut here. Well, once when I was in Melbourne, but not
here, not in Adelaide.
Yeah. But yeah. I do want to get a color though, but I'm very nervous because you know how we have black hair. Yeah. And then once you bleach it, it's going to cause more problems. You don't have to bleach it though.
So I actually haven't bleached my hair. So before actually we talk about that, we might have to go for a cut because Ryan has come home and it's going to be a bit noisy in here. So we'll cut. Okay. And we'll come back and talk about that. Okay.
A lot of different topics, but
tell me something new.
Yeah. So you said you don't bleach your hair.
Yeah, so so I've actually colored my hair twice, and the first time I colored it, which was also in Sri Lanka, I got like blonde highlights, and then they bleached it. So I really didn't like that because it really damaged my hand. Like I said, because obviously my hair is curly, it's way drier than normal hair. And then it dried it out even further. So I was, not happy with that. As much as I liked the blonde highlights on my hair, I just did not like the damage. So next time I got it colored, which was last year, I went to this specific salon and I was like, please, the only thing I ask you is don't use bleach. That's like the only thing. I don't care about anything else. So they were really good about it. They didn't use bleach and they colored. I got like chocolate brown highlights. And still, like it's 1.5 years later, it still looks really good. Like still looks pretty new. Even without bleach, which is quite surprising. Everyone thinks I've bleached it because it looks quite vibrant, but I haven't. So you can specifically tell them not to do it.
When you wash it, does it fade?
It fades out. So when I got it, it was like a darker brown. So now it's faded out a little bit and it's a bit of a lighter brown, which I don't mind because, it still highlights the hair. But yeah, you can specifically ask them not to do it because it's very damaging.
I don't know if I'm still like, I definitely want to try it because I've never done it. But then I'm just thinking, do I just do highlights or do I just go like, I have loved this, I've seen a lot of people do it. I love this very dark, almost brownish, but not so much, like a cherry red-ish color.
Yeah.
And I want to, like, I'm like tempted to do like my whole hair, but then I'm like, is that like too big of a change and am I gonna regret it because it's gonna be a lot, and then you don't know how it's gonna match your skin tone.
That's the thing. That's what you have to think about, all that.
Yeah, it's like I definitely don't want it to be bright red. I want it to be very almost black, very like a very, I don't know, dark, brownish, heavy.
But you also have to think about when it fades, like what color will it be after that?
What if it becomes like bright red?
Exactly.
Not bright red, but
or
what
like
if the red becomes a bit more prominent?
Yeah.
And then I'm also thinking, how do I, like, when I wash it, is it gonna, like, wash off like red? And I don't know, but and also it's like winter now. Is that the color for winter? I don't know. There's a lot.
So if there's anyone who's like colored their hair red and has similar skin color and hair color to Dash, like
I've seen some brown girls with like similar skin tones. They've done it, but they've also got a lot of volume on their hair. So I don't know, because my hair is pretty flat and like it's thin. So I don't know if that's gonna. But that's why maybe I should have like a consultation.
I was
with,
gonna
like,
suggest,
person.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then they can obviously.
Yeah, but budget for it because it'll be pricey.
It is expensive, isn't it? Yeah, I've heard, but. But yeah, it's the least prioritized thing on my list to get done. I would love to. It's just like, it's a lot of work and it's also very expensive. I'm like, God, do I want to do it?
I feel the same.
Oh my God, one time I was so like determined to get this done, and I was like calling every salon and they're booked out for like 6 months. I'm like, how do people, like, how often but I know like some people get it done like every 3 to 4 months.
I know. I have a friend, this girl I used to work with, she's Korean. She would get her hair color changed like every 2 weeks, and it was very, like, she has dark hair, but she would get it like bleached blonde, like platinum silver. And then next time she would have like purple hair. Then next time it'll be brown again. Every 2 weeks she would change it. And I'm
does she do it by herself?
No, so she goes to so that's the other thing. Like if you go to like smaller Asian kind of stuff, so she would go to a Korean hairdresser.
Oh, okay,
and I think they had more availability than normal, hairdressers. So she would just go to this person and just get it done. But her hair was so damaged that
I would imagine
it would break my heart every time she would come in with colored hair. She's like, Shanali, please, I'm so sorry. Please be nice to me. Please don't shout at me. Because her hair, like, I used to pick up her hair and break like a little piece, and I was like, Grace, look at this. What are you doing to your hair? She's like, no, I'm sorry.
So is she addicted to like having like
She
her
is. She
hair
was
change?
addicted.
Oh,
But then
wow.
she had to actually stop it because like the hotel that we were working at, they put this really strict policy where they were like, you can only have certain colors and it has to be one singular color. So you can't have like different colors. So she used to, but it was beautiful, right? Like she used to have like
Yeah.
dark purple at the top, then light purple in the middle. So like it flows, like it's so beautiful. But then
Okay.
they didn't want that. They don't want that kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
fair
she
enough.
had to stop doing it until she was still at that job. So, you know, I was like, thank the Lord, because your hair is going to be nice and healthy now. She's like, I knew you would be happy about it.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So if you do
But
want
yeah.
to get like an appointment, just try the little Asian, like Korean or
That's
Chinese
true, yeah.
ones. Because I think your hair, because I feel like if I were to go there, they would kind of be terrified of my hair because they're not used to, you know, curly.
Because they
big
don't
hair.
have a lot of like
Exactly. Whereas your hair, I think, is similar to the Asian
Yeah.
hair. So I think they might be comfortable doing yours.
Yeah. And I also feel like in summer my hair is a lot more frizzy. So like I don't think cherry red hair, like cherry red frizzy hair is a vibe. I don't think it is a vibe. So I'm just like, maybe I just do it in winter and hope for the best in summer. I
Or
don't
just
know.
do a box dye, dude. Just get something from like the supermarket and just try it.
Yeah, but that's also a
I
lot
have
of
done that
work, so-
before. I have done
Have
it like,
you?
yeah, I've done it when I just moved here and obviously I didn't want to spend money. I bought like burgundy, like the deep purple, like burgundy.
Yeah, yeah.
And I did
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And obviously it was not even close to what, you know, like you
Yeah.
would get in a salon, but you could still see the purple hues in it. And it was quite nice. So like I think I did it about
Yeah.
twice and yeah, that was it. But
Yeah, I don't know. I have
it'll
to sit on
give
it
you a
and
bit of an
maybe
idea.
speak. Yeah. And are you someone who like usually, or I don't know, do you get your nails done a lot?
No, I don't.
Never?
I'm
or
not. I'm not. I prefer, if I were to spend money, I would prefer to get a massage or a facial. So the thing is with my nails, like, because I get eczema on my hands,
okay.
I don't really have very nice nails because my eczema kind of spreads to my nails and they're like very yucky looking. So I'm a bit embarrassed about my hands. So I don't really want anyone seeing my hands or my feet.
Yeah.
So if I were to spend the money, it'll be for a massage or a facial, which is what I love. What about
I mean,
you?
I feel I love getting my nails. Well, I don't know. I have a love and hate relationship with getting my nails done. Like, I love it when they're done because I feel so put together and I'm like, oh, I'm so fancy. And I'm like, I feel complete now.
Yeah.
But I also know that I also hate it when they sort of, you know, for your nails to stick, for the polish to stick to your nails well, they sort of like, I don't know, I call it like, they sort of drill it. Or like,
or like
that
kind of file
makes-
it, right? Like,
Yeah, but with an electric thing. So it's like,
Yeah.
it just makes me so nervous
Yeah,
because I'm
true.
like, I'm anyway a bit, I don't know, fussed or upset about like, you know, sharp things near me anyway. But it's just, I've like, when you get it done, like I haven't gotten it done like so much, but I used to get like SNS done, which is like the dip powder or
yeah.
whatever. And that makes I feel like that just eats your nails. I feel like your nails become so fragile because they're filing it so thin as
Yeah.
well. And it's just, I hate the thing afterwards. And I hate it like, you know, when it grows, it's just, you can see when it grows
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
not there, it's not there for half of your
Yeah.
nail, and I hate that because
Yeah.
if I'm getting my nails done, I would have to have it done all the time. Otherwise, if there's even a little bit of peeling, I'm just gonna peel it right off.
but people do it. I think that's one of the, like, I feel like it's a part of the culture here. Like, people do their nails all the time,
lot.
you know? Like,
Yeah, they
girls
do.
do that. Like, it's very much like
Yeah.
sometimes even a weekly thing, you know, with some people.
Yeah.
It's a very normal thing.
I think you can feel like when
Yeah.
you get your nails done, you can just get the refills or whatever
Yeah.
you call it done. But I do love the massages that you get.
Yeah.
And when you're doing pedicures,
Pedicures,
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, I do love them, but honestly, I'm not a regular. I probably get them done like, I don't know, maximum twice a year.
Yeah, I'd say I'm
Probably.
about the same. Yeah.
Yeah, but I do like this place that I go to, like near my house. They do the hot, like sort of stones,
Okay.
like massage. Oh my lord, that's like so good,
So good,
so
yeah.
good. So I would really like to have like a pedicure done, maybe. Especially, I would do it before a trip. Definitely, I would. But I mean, I don't go on many trips, but not as much as I would like to.
You'd like to, yes. All that you deserve,
like-
right?
Yeah. Or so maybe I would maybe definitely do. I would usually have I would do it before a trip, and then maybe, I don't know, for my birthday, maybe if I'm feeling like really, I don't know, if I'm feeling
Fancy.
really down and
Yeah.
everything, I would do it. But I no longer do SNS on my hands. Like, I don't do that. I only do the shellac, which is like a gel or something that like you can easily like they don't need to drill it to take it
Yeah.
off or whatever. And now I don't usually let them take it off. Like, I would take it off myself,
Okay.
because then I wouldn't like file it or anything. But I would like to do it myself. Now I feel like
I mean, there's
the
ways of
only thing-
actually doing, like, there's heaps of nail, like, packages and things like that where you can do it
Exactly.
yourself.
Yeah. The only thing is that because I feel like so complete
That's
and put
the thing,
together with
yeah.
it, that's the only reason for me to do it. But I know like I can do everything except for that, you know how they do the cuticle part?
Oh, I know.
Oh. I feel good after that, but I don't know
when
how they do it.
right,
I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like I'm not qualified enough
I
for that.
agree. I know. It's like you give yourself an infection when you do it.
Yeah, I know, but I've been to this one time. I just found this page or like a small business that does your nails. They do it like at their home,
Yeah.
but she's a fully licensed technician. They do like I think she's Korean, but oh my god, the service there, it's a bit more expensive than your regular
Yeah.
nail salon. But oh my god, the service though, like when she does it at her house. So I went there and I felt so dodgy because this suburb wasn't it's not known for like, you know,
Okay.
its security or like anything.
Yeah.
It felt so dodgy. So I parked my car, and then this is like a residential area, right? And then I was just like, I knocked on the door and she came out and she was like super nice. And then I was like instantly relieved that I
Yeah.
wasn't walking into some criminal's house or whatever.
To a
Just to
drug
get
house.
my nails done. Like, can you imagine? Like, if
You'd have
she
been on the
was
news,
actually a
Dash.
criminal. Yeah, if she was actually a criminal, and the news headlines, oh, this brown girl died because she went to
Poor stupid brown
someone's
girl
house,
went to get
nails done to some house. It's like the weirdest thing. But I went in there and then she was really nice, and she has like 2 cats that are very very vocal about, I don't know, the guests or whatever, and they started screaming and I'm like, oh, okay. But and then she took me to this room where she does you know, she provides her services or whatever.
God, that sounds so wrong. Oh my god.
She does the nails. Like, it sounds so wrong. Oh Lord. But anyway, and then while she's obviously doing it, well, in other nail salons you would have like TVs and stuff, right? But she's like, she whips out her iPad. She's like, do you want to watch Netflix? Is there a show that you're watching?
Okay.
And I'm like, this was so weird. And I'm like, because it's just you and her, right? Because
true.
it's like dead silence. It was so awkward. And then she puts on this anime. She's like, I told her that I didn't have anything to watch. And she's like, I will suggest you this.
You say
This is actually
friends,
really-
girl. You always say friends.
I know, but it was like, because it was so weird. I was like, what if she like judges? What if she thinks that I'm such a basic, you know, girl? Basic B. And then I'm like, oh, you can put on whatever. Because I didn't want to be an inconvenience.
Yeah,
and
true.
I'm really, I just don't know if you feel the same way, but when you go into a lot of nail salons that are done by like, you know, I don't know, Asian ladies, they're quite strict.
They are.
And
They're a bit
I'm
scary.
Very,
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm very intimidated all the time. Like like I get there, every time I built up the courage, and I'm gonna be like, if I don't like it, I'm gonna say I don't like it. But I
know the
can't.
feeling,
I'm
you
just gonna be
can't.
like, you do you. Like, even if they're the most ugliest nails in the world, I'm gonna
You
tip
took
you
my
like extra
nail
$5.
off? Oh, thank you. I didn't want it anyway. It's okay.
You know what? Cut my fingers off while you're at it. I'm gonna be fine. Like, who needs fingers? They are so scary. I'm gonna be
scary.
sweating in there,
I
and I'm
feel
like,
you.
I
I
just
feel you.
cannot.
And they yell
So
at
the whole
you
reason-
sometimes.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, this is what you wanted. Like, it is absolutely. You
You
are
are
correct.
so
I
right.
am wrong. You are correct. I am wrong. I don't know what I was thinking. This is what I wanted.
I feel you, girl.
And so the whole reason I wanted to go to this girl was because then I can communicate. I'm not like, but then it's just not who I am. I'm
Yes.
just you put on whatever Netflix show you think I should watch, and then I'll watch it.
I'm sure I love it.
Yes, I love it. But she did put on this cute anime show, and I was like so invested in it. But anyway,
So did she do a good job?
did it. Yeah, and she didn't like. She told me that there's this Korean builder gel that isn't as, I don't know, thick or harmful on your nails as the other ones. And I had it for and it lasts longer too. Usually, you know how 3 weeks and you're starts chipping or whatever.
Yeah.
It lasted 6 weeks or something.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And it wasn't harder to take off as well. It was a lot easier than the shellac ones that I usually.
So she knows
would
what
get
she's
done.
doing then.
Yeah, exactly. And she's got a bachelor's of nanotechnology or something, and she was a lab research. She worked at a research lab for some time, and then she just decided that she didn't want to do it, and then now she's doing that, I guess. And she does those the full-on nails with a lot of I don't know what you call them, but a lot of art and a lot of, what do you call
stones
them,
and
like
things,
the
right?
little yeah
Yeah.
she does a lot of that, which is art.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. And I think talking about I don't think this is a thing back home yet. Talking about people getting their nails done weekly and stuff. Things even like lashes. People spend so much money on getting their eyebrows and their lashes and things done, which I feel was quite a bit of a I wouldn't say a shock, because I didn't really care too much about it, but it is something quite new to me. I don't know if you feel the same way, because I have friends who would go every month to get their lashes refilled or their eyebrows done and stuff like that, which I don't think happens in Sri Lanka yet. I don't think it's as popular.
I think it's getting popular now.
That's
I
the
know
thing,
some people are getting their lashes.
Lashes
It's quite
done.
new still. I
It's
think. I
new,
don't
exactly.
think,
It's new, exactly.
Yeah.
But it's
definitely.
almost kind of how we get our groceries done every week or whatever. It's almost
yeah.
like they budget it into their expenses. It's so normal for them to just go get their all this kind of things done, their maintenance,
Yeah.
self-maintenance or whatever
Exactly.
done.
Yeah.
It's a very normal part of their life.
Yeah.
Which,
But
yeah,
look,
so-
if at the end of the day, if you're gonna feel good and you
Absolutely.
can afford it,
Yeah.
definitely.
100%.
Have you gotten your eyelash?
No, I don't. I haven't.
Lifts or anything?
Nothing.
Oh, same.
I
I'm just too
haven't.
scared.
Yeah, I know you have a thing with your eyes. So,
Yeah.
But I think I don't think I would, because I do have long.
You have beautiful
thicker
lashes, though.
Lashes, yeah. So for me, mascara is enough, and
Yeah.
I have way too much eyebrow already. So I don't think I need to
Yeah.
do anything there. So because of that,
Do you get your eyebrows done?
I get it threaded every month. I would get it threaded, and I go to one specific place and get it done. She's the only person I trust with it. So that I'm happy to invest $20 in every month to get that done. But yeah, that's the extent I would go to.
For the whole 28 years of my life, I've never had my eyebrows
Are you
done.
serious?
Ever. Yes.
You're so lucky. Oh my gosh.
Well, not because they don't look great. I just don't do them because I'm so scared, and also I don't have that much hair. I
Can I
don't
see
have
your
a lot of.
Yeah, okay.
Have a lot.
Yeah.
And it's oh shit, MJ's gonna hate this, but
But you've saved
and it's
yourself a lot
finger.
of pain though, because, if you've never done it.
But I want to know, like, I want to experience it, but I'm like so scared.
Have you tried
though.
the lash serum that I told you about? The eyebrow and lash serum?
No, but I want to. I'm just waiting for chemists to put it on sale and then I'll go get it.
So for those
Yeah.
of you who would like to kind of grow their eyebrows or their lashes out, there's this serum that I've recently discovered called Growth Bomb. And for those of you obviously living in Australia, Growth Bomb lash serum, and they sell it at Chemist Warehouse. It goes on sale all the time, like on half price all the time. So definitely get it when it goes on sale and just try it. Like, I noticed a huge difference in my lashes because my eyebrows are quite thick, but my lashes are not as thick as my eyebrows. So I really wanted it to be kind of similar.
Yeah.
So it really worked for me. And I feel like I'm growing like a double layer of lashes. Like on top of my lashes, I'm growing like another layer.
Oh wow!
I know, there's like
That's
extra
that's
lashes.
a good problem to have.
It's like double stack layers of lashes.
Wow.
So yeah,
Nice.
if you really want to try it, anyone who is listening,
Yeah.
like definitely, maybe tell MJ to insert a little picture of it here so you guys can see what it is. But yeah,
I really want to, like, just for the fun of it or just to experience, I really want to get my eyebrows. I don't know about threading because that looks painful.
It is.
But maybe, I don't know, waxing or whatever. But I was like, I'm just trying to convince MJ to come do it with me because he has like a unibrow as well. I'm like, boys do it all the time.
They
like,
do.
boys do it. I've seen
They
a lot
do
of
do
boys
it.
do it. I was
Yeah.
like, I just want someone's to support me. Like, I want like someone to do it with me.
but
'cause I'm,
why
like,
though?
so
Why do you
scared.
want to put yourself through that pain if you don't need to?
Because I feel like I feel like it's all like, I don't know, I just don't pay a lot of attention to my brows because I don't usually, sometimes I put on like makeup and stuff, but I never do my brows. It's just like, because I don't know, I've never noticed them because I don't pay a lot of attention to them. But then I look at other girls and they have like beautiful brows and I'm like, it's just when I have like a comparison that
but
I
if
can
it's
see,
not
then
a
I'm like,
problem, don't make it a problem.
yeah, that's true though. But then what if like in society people like,
Oh my god.
what if the societal norm is to have this and I'm like out
Girlfriend,
here looking
you're
like a
the-
weirder?
I feel like you're the last person to care about societal norms. So
Yeah, that
like,
is
why
true.
are you concerned about it now? I don't get it. Why is this a problem?
But I feel like I would definitely want to try it, but then I'm just like always chickening out. I'm just like almost go there and I'm like, never mind, I can live without getting my brows done for like another month.
Maybe,
And
yeah.
then the next,
But the thing is this though, like threading it actually makes, I personally think that threading is better than waxing because waxing also kind of damages the skin around your eye because it's very sensitive.
that is true.
Yeah, and threading gets like a more precise line. So I would recommend
Do you
threading.
feel like the eyebrows shape your face?
100%.
Because I've heard that a lot.
100 million
See, what if
%.
my face has no shape?
No, but it's because for me, my eyebrows are very prominent. Like it's a very...
Yeah, okay.
Because it's so thick, it's like a very big part of my face. And I feel like half of my face is my eyebrow, So if I don't get it done monthly, I will look like I have caterpillars. Whereas for you, it's not a problem. You are just giving yourself problems.
I think maybe I do have caterpillars. It's always been caterpillars and I don't...
And you've just accepted your caterpillars now.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's just there.
Oh my
but I
God.
I don't have a lot of hair but I think that I just get it from my mum. She doesn't have a lot of hair either. So.
Yeah.
But maybe, yeah. I have seen my mum get her eyebrows threaded and oh my god, that looks so
It does hurt.
scary.
It is an acquired pain. Like after a while, it doesn't bother you as much. When I've been doing it for like 15 years now, but it does hurt a lot, and it depends on the person who does it as well. Sometimes
Oh, okay.
some people are really gentle and they do a good job, but sometimes
Oh,
it
okay.
hurts.
That
like,
is why people
really
are
bad.
so loyal to their eyebrows, lady.
Exactly. Like you
Oh.
would trust them with your life if you had to.
Oh,
'Cause-
okay.
Yeah.
Have you? Well, I guess it's probably not so much a thing for you, but I know people get like their eyebrows tinted and stuff as
No.
well, or like microbladed or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
My eyebrows are dark, so I don't need to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I know people who get it tinted as well, because it does make a difference if you have quite light brows. So
Well, yeah. Well, that was a... I don't know what to call this episode, really.
Honestly, I feel like we literally 5 minutes before we recorded,
feel
guys.
like-
We're just calling ourselves out, but we were just like, okay, what are we talking about today? We've got.
I don't know. I feel like a
Nothing.
lot of boys might not listen to this
Well, that's
episode.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean,
But-
we have had a few requests of people asking to talk more girly things, and I feel like we did
Yeah, that is
justice
true.
to that, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
So
this could very well.
we're just giving people what they want. That's all we're doing.
I know.
That's
Just-
all we're doing.
Yeah, just giving the audience what they deserve and what they like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm sorry, it's like super random, but I'm
Yeah,
sure you
it is.
still
It was.
enjoy.
I feel like this is the most random episode
It
we've done.
probably is. I mean, yeah, we might surprise
But we
ourselves.
say that
next
every week.
Exactly. We'll surprise ourselves next week. But right, like I feel like it's been super random. You know, my parents, like my dad's has stopped watching. The
Oh, really? Oh,
He's like, y'all are just gossiping. I don't want to listen to your gossip.
no. Oh, no. He was the most
I know.
loyal
Exactly. And I was
member
like,
of our
"Papi,
audience."
The people want gossip, so we're just giving people gossip. He's like, yeah, but I don't want to
Yeah.
listen to it. You know, I was like, okay, fine. But my mom listens. My
See.
mom is loyal
Oh,
and she
okay.
listens.
She's still
She's like,
there.
I will still keep listening no matter what you talk. It's okay.
She's
But
a
my
loyal
dad's,
listener.
yeah,
We love her.
she's a true.
So what
homie.
what does your father like? Like what
He
kind of
wa-
things?
He wants like more serious things, like, you know, for us to
Okay.
interview experts and talk about serious things, you know. So that's what
Should we
he
have
wants.
him?
He would, yeah, but we wouldn't be able to get him off. Like he would just be talking
That's
and talking
okay.
and talking, you know.
We
so-
could go for days.
But I told him we'll have a nice balanced mix of, you know, the more serious things and like the more
Okay.
relaxed kind of gossipy stuff that people want. So
Yeah, I guess the thing though, like, is sometimes when we talk about such, like, you know, relaxed topics, or like today's episode, for an example, people feel like when they listen to it, they're like, you know, in a chat with
some
you know,
friends.
one of their friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, which is again very comforting and
Absolutely.
very nice.
And it's more
you know, because-
relatable, right? Like the problems we
Exactly.
have that we talk about. I'm sure like
Yeah.
other girls have it too. So
Exactly. So I understand the importance of that, but I also like to have some serious, to discuss some serious topics here and there.
Absolutely.
Because that's also like, we like to be intellectually challenged and stimulated, you know, sometimes.
Yes. Yep. Sometimes, yes.
But yeah, so I guess, yeah, maybe a healthy balance.
I
But
agree.
we will take that feedback.
from
Chanel
my
is
father,
there.
yes.
Yeah. But, okay, that's nice.
Okay,
Anyway.
yes.
So
Well, let
I guess
us
we
know,
rambled
guys.
on for...
Yeah, what you think of this episode and if you like these super random chats and
Yeah.
what else we can talk
And
about.
tell us about your pressure cooker journeys.
Oh,
and
yes.
your vacuum journeys, and also
And
your
if you
hair
actually bought anything at the
routines.
end of financial year sales, like those
That
of you
is true, yeah.
living here, if you bought anything like worthwhile in the sales, let us know because we would love
yeah.
to hear that. So
love a good sale and love a
Absolutely.
good bargain, and yeah,
bargain queens we are. So
exactly.
yep.
Trying to make it in this economy.
Oh God, I know, right? Talk about it.
Yeah, we will try to survive anyway.
Yep.
But yeah. Anyways,
Okay.
thank you so much, guys, for tuning into this episode. We hope you enjoyed it, and have a safe, fun, warm week if you're in Australia. But yeah, see you again next week.
See you then. Take care, everyone. Bye.